Hello, Scorpio. Welcome to your reading for the month of March or whenever this video finds you. I always trust that these messages come through exactly when they're meant to, and I'm super grateful for that firm belief because I am getting these videos out just a little bit late in the month. And no surprise there, Mercury is in retrograde, and I myself am a strong Mercury placements in my chart. So let's just roll with it. You'll get this message when you're meant to. We'll start off, Scorpio, with what is your primary energy for the month ahead. I'll pull a card on that and a few more questions as we dive a little bit deeper to see what the month ahead is going to look like for you. Now, Scorpio, if you're new here, hello and welcome. My name is Jenny. I'm a shamanic healer. I'm a retreat host here on my land, a new homesteader, a women's coach, and I like to do these videos here on YouTube. Scorpio, your primary energy for the month ahead, and I should say hour because I do have some strong Scorpio placements in my chart as well. We've got two here. Okay, we've got awakening. So yeah, oh, and surrender. Oh, it's a little bit challenging for a Scorpio, isn't it? We like to have a little bit of control sometimes, for sure. The awakening card, what it really tells us is that we're going through a strong life lesson. Whatever it is that we're going through right now, whatever challenge we're going through right now, sometimes I call this my keep me up at night problem. Whatever it is that our keep me up at night problem is, it's not happening to us, it's happening for us. I know that that's so cliche and people say it all the time, but it's true. It's meant for our spiritual evolution. So maybe you're going through an experience right now that is actually teaching you patience, or you're going through another experience that is teaching you to be profoundly grateful for what you do have. You might be going through a challenging situation that is teaching you boundaries or to listen to your intuition. I don't know what it is. It's going to hit each Scorpio a little bit differently depending on your circumstances, depending also on where Scorpio falls in your chart. Now, this is a general reading, so if you are resonating with the messages as they come through, that's wonderful. Let me know in the comments, hit that like button. If you're not resonating with it, do leave these messages for someone else and trust that your message is going to be found in a different placement in your chart. So I do encourage you to check out the readings for your sun sign, your moon sign, your rising, your Venus, and anywhere else that feels appropriate for you. So you are going through an awakening. There is a strong life lesson that you are learning right now. And this is so important because it's for your spiritual evolution. And we are in the sign of Pisces, fellow water sign right now. So yeah, for us to be in a water sign, talking to a water sign, you're going to be feeling it. And surrender is saying like, hey, we can't control it all as much as we want to, as much as we know we could do it better. We don't have to control it. And in fact, when we do try to control the outcome, well, we could miss it, right? We could miss what is for us because there could be something better out there for us, but we just can't see it because we're clinging so tightly onto how we want it to show up. Now, let's look at what is the biggest challenge for the Scorpio collective in the month ahead, please. I like to look at the challenge because I feel like knowledge is power, right? All these readings rather are just information. And with this information, then we know the energies that are at play, and then we can transmute the energies, we can work with the energies, whatever it is that we need to in order to make it through the month with a little bit more information, guided and armed with a little bit more information. I think it makes it so much easier for all of us. The biggest challenge for the Scorpio collective in the month ahead. Why are you getting so many double messages? Restlessness has been coming up for so many of the signs, especially in the challenge position. Restlessness says, get out of your head and into your heart. And the restlessness card literally says, find a way to calm the waters of your mind. And when I see that, that tells me, Scorpio, get to the water. Get to the water. Water signs do well around the water. And when we get the restlessness card, it's like there's so much going on up here. When we get to the water, when we go to a lake, an ocean, a river, a stream, a creek, if you come to my spring equinox retreat here on my land, I do have a pond on my land. So you're more than welcome to sit by my pond. You could also get in the water, cold plunging hot tubs, a pink Himalayan salt bath is a strong energetic cleanser, and make sure that you drink a lot of water. Whenever I see this card, I always remind myself to drink more water. This one's a ginger turmeric tea, but you're also getting entrepreneur. Again, it's showing up in the challenge position. So maybe you're already in business for yourself, or maybe you've been considering it. The fact that it's showing up in the challenge position says that You might have a little bit of imposter syndrome or fear, doubt, worry, anxiety about stepping into this role as someone who shows up in service for others, somebody who steps into your own career that you've created for yourself. And oh, my ear is ringing all of a sudden. Wow, there's definitely something there for many of you Scorpios. You'll have to let me know if that hit hard for you, because I feel like it did, and it is, and it will. I also see eights all over my laptop right now, and eight is such an abundant number. So if you have been considering going into business for yourself, turning your side hustle into a business or scaling your business, yeah, it might feel a little bit challenging this month, but I do feel like it is for you. I do. I feel like it is for you. It's showing up in your challenge position because, again, there could be some fear, doubt, insecurity, imposter syndrome, but it's abundant. It's for you. And you wouldn't have the desire for it if it weren't for you in the first place, right? What will help the Scorpio collective to move through this challenge of feeling restless, overthinking? That's what restlessness is, right? It's overthinking. Like I said, get out of your head and into your heart. Calm the waters of your mind. You might find channeled writing or automatic writing to be really beneficial for you this month, getting all of your thoughts out of your head and onto paper. That can move the energy, right? What will help the Scorpio collective to move through these challenges with ease and grace in the month ahead, please? Double cards again. 222. You got 222. What is 222 in numerology? 222 means trust that you're in the right place at the right time. Okay. You might even be seeing 222. You'll have to let me know down below in the comments if you are. Okay. And what did you get? What's going to help you move through these challenges? Well, you got universal bank. Okay. Everything that you need to thrive is already here. It's all within. I know that sounds so cheesy, but it's so true. It's so true. Scorpio, you're so intuitive. Like, you're so intuitive. You're one of the most intuitive signs. Everything that you need to thrive is already here. It's already within. You also get the wake up call card. This says you're about to discover your life's purpose. And sometimes the wake up call, it can come kind of like the tower moment in tarot, right? Like sometimes things have to fall apart in order to be built back up the way that they're supposed to. But if you think about it this way, nothing would fall apart if it had a strong foundation. So if something is falling apart, if something is being nixed from your life right now, and we did just finish an eclipse. So yeah, something could be eclipsed from your life right now. Then it wasn't supposed to be there in the first place. Sometimes the wake up call card comes in the form of a health issue or a relationship breakdown, a move, a job change, sudden, unexpected, some sort of drama. It's a wake up call. And what is it for? It is to course correct you, to help change the trajectory of your path, to get you back onto the most aligned path for you. Okay. Now, Scorpio, if you're resonating so far, please do consider liking this video. You guys know how the algorithm works, right? The more people who like the video, the more people who will see it, the more people who will see it, the more likely I am to show up, because there's all sorts of things going on. I already mentioned a bunch of them. We've got one-on-one shamanic healing sessions. Some of them are happening in the retreat ceremony tent. And let me tell you, oh my gosh, that's so powerful. If you are local to me and we do one-on-one sessions, please make sure you consider doing them in the ceremony tent. It might take a little bit longer, but I'm so excited to have these in the ceremony tent. I just did a short on it. I did one with another shamanic healer, and she gave me the most incredible feedback. It was so amazing. It was so amazing. She loved her session. I loved her session. It was beautiful. It was powerful. It was grounding. And yeah, sometimes there's a lot on the go. So making these videos, isn't number one. But when I see your likes, your shares, your comments, your hypes, oh my gosh, it inspires me. It makes me want to come back and do so many more. And if you are new to my energy and you're picking up what I'm putting down, please consider subscribing to the channel. It's a free way to support the channel. You can always check out my offerings if you're looking for more ways to support the channel. And if you're new, or if you're returning rather, thank you. Thank you so much for being here. I'm super grateful for all of your support. The channel would not be possible if it weren't for the people who watch it. So thank you once again. Let's see what is going to help the Scorpio collective to align with their highest timeline in the month ahead, please. What will help the Scorpio collective align with their highest timeline in the month ahead? Two again. Oh my gosh, you have three. You have three here. Hang on a second. And they're all for you. I just did a double check and they're all for you. Okay, let's see here. Whoa, whoa, whoa. All of these. Can you read those? Old soul. Scorpio, I'm not the first one to tell you you're an old soul. Why are we getting so many repeating messages here? Heavenly helpers, your spiritual team is guiding you, okay? Your spirit guides and allies are guiding you, including spirit guides and allies from your past lives, including your former self from your past lives. You do have access to that medicine, wisdom, knowledge, to all of your gifts, to all of the karma, to all of the lessons learned in your past lives. And I'm getting dark night of the soul. You're going through it right now. Again, we did just have this eclipse, Scorpio, and it was a powerful one. A full moon lunar eclipse in Virgo, and it does eclipse things from our lives. Depending when you're watching this, we could be in the shadow of the eclipse. But remember, it can take up to 90 days to really integrate what happens during an eclipse. And this dark night of the soul card says, like, yeah, you're going through it right now. You're going through it. You got the awakening card. Like, these two are bang on in alignment with one another. Awakening is your primary energy, and dark night of the soul is coming through as how do you align with your highest timeline this month? And you got surrender as your primary energy as well. What does this say? Just go with it. Just go with it. Nothing is happening to you. It's all happening for you, Scorpio. It's all happening for you. I'm going to pull one more message, and then we're going to clarify all of these in the extended reading. I do hope you'll join me there. When you join the Sacred Self-Empowered Community membership, we meet twice a month on Zoom. We have a shamanic healing session at least once a month, and we have a group reading at least once a month. It's a great way to get some one-on-one time together. And then you have access to all of the extended readings, not just for this sign, but for all of your signs. So it's really nice to check out all the different placements in your charts. One final message for the Scorpio collective for the month ahead, please, Spirit. One final message. As if you didn't get a single individual card. You didn't get a single individual card. You got double, 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 triple, and now double again. Final message for you, Scorpio. Inner child, you're healing old inner child wounds. That's why you're getting this dark night of the soul, heavenly helpers, old soul card. And then increase, you've successfully manifested something into your life. Spend some time in gratitude. Spend some time with your inner child this month. Spend some time in gratitude. Your homework, should you choose to accept it, is to connect with your inner child and spend as much time in gratitude as you possibly can this month. Again, we're in Pisces season, and you are also a water sign. You're going to be up in your feels. Go to the water. Get all of your thoughts out of your head and onto paper, and you're going to be just fine, Scorpio. We are going to be just fine, Scorpio. We're going to be just fine. I do hope to see you over the extended. I am going to dive a little bit deeper. I'll see you there.